if we were all liberated from the idea that our bodies have to be smaller or look a certain way in order for us to live our best lives.
I mean, I think it's hard to live your best life if you have diabetes. All right, everyone should be a fat liberationist. So everyone should be liberating. Liberate it. How do you liberate fat? Just let out, like loosen your belt, unbutton your pants or something like that. All right, let's see what we got here. Number 2.
Everyone should be a fat liberationist.
Time. What in the fuck is going on with your eyes?
Come on, man.
Time out. The fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
What is that? What is that? Oh, God damn it.
Everyone should be a fat liberationist. It's really quite simple. Everyone in a society that has the system of fat phobia within it, which is most westernized or colonized areas, is going to be negatively impacted by fat phobia and anti-fat bias. Depending on how small or large you are, the fat phobia and anti-fatness will affect you in different ways.
I have a headache.
And will have different material realities. But no matter your size, fat liberation benefits you. Imagine what it would be like if we were all liberated from the idea that our bodies have to be smaller or look a certain way in order for us to live our best lives.
I mean, I think it's hard to live your best life if you have diabetes. You lose a limb to diabetes. I don't know how you're living your best life. You don't need cake to live your best life. That's one thing.
Another example of cake gender would be
She's
if
not
someone
done
feels
yet.
like they have different layers or flavors to their particular gender.
This is, that's right, Julian. This is like Kamala Harris if she ate too much cake. No one's benefiting from this. If we were all liberated from the idea that our bodies have to be smaller, again, the thinner and the smaller thing, how about you go to the fucking gym, lift weights so you have bone density and healthier, more muscle mass. You'll feel better. You'll be more attractive to other people. And then you won't be able to talk all this shit because you'll have a fucking dick in your mouth finally. Thank God. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? That's a straight fact. You can't whine and complain if you got some knowledge cock in there. Whew.
Way in order for us to live our best lives. Imagine if everybody could wear what they wanted to wear without having to worry whether or not they'll be able to find it in a store near them or not. Imagine spending your time worrying about anything other than your body.
As she makes an entire video talking nonstop about her body and other people's bodies. I don't know what's going on with her face, but there's a lot to be desired.
God damn it, I don't know what it is about your
There's something
face,
going on
but I
here.
want to deliver one of these right in your suck hole.
Is there anything I can do to work on that?
No,
so you
not
wouldn't-
really. It's your face.
You know, imagine spending your time worrying about anything other than your body. Coming from someone who just worries about her body all the time. Her ad is fierce fat femme. Like, talk about your entire identity is around your body. Imagine if everybody could wear what they wanted to wear without having to worry about whether they or not they'll be able to find it in a store near them or not. All right, aside from the terrible grammar, the world isn't here to cater to you. It's called capitalism, which you hate. It's called capitalism, which you hate. Start a business that makes clothes that you want to see if you don't see it. It's called supply and demand. Okay, if there's more demand, someone will fill that need. Stores are not required to have your size. They'd go broke. It's not worth it to them to make everything in every size that can fit everyone possibly in the entire conceivable universe. Okay, so this is that victim mentality that everyone should be catering to me. Everything should be easy for me. And I always say this when it comes to the clothing store bullshit. I can't find stuff in stores. I have to go to specific stores. I might have to pay extra to get fucking jeans or pants that fit me or shirts that fit me well. Not everything fits people. There's more stuff today than there was 10 years ago because it's more popular to go to the gym. There are a lot more micro brands and people that are filling that need. Now they make these jeans that can stretch because in the past, I couldn't put on a pair of fucking pants because if I purchased jeans, for example, that fit my legs, the waist would be like a 48 because people didn't have muscular legs and a smaller waist. So the waist would literally have a foot of extra material, or it would tighten and then I would bend down and it would pull down past my ass crack. I wouldn't be able to bend my knees. So now they have different materials that can stretch underneath so I can squat down and yeah, but they're not cheap. They're not something that you find everywhere. You might pay out the ass for those things, but you know, that's what it costs for custom type materials. It's called shopping. I mean, many people don't find what they like or what they want when they go. It used to be called shopping. It used to be called shopping. You would go and look for things. You try things on. Oh, they don't have my size. Oh, well. So you go to another store. Or like, oh, this is really cute. Oh, do you have this in a size? Oh, you don't? Okay. Or you go and get something hemmed. You go get it adjusted. But then they'll complain, oh, you're making a size 5X, but how come it costs more? Because you're using 3 times the fucking material. Shit's not free. That's what this fucking communism shit's all about. Everyone should have everything the same way. Things aren't even. Things aren't equal. You can choose whether or not you're 500 pounds. Okay, if you're wider than you are tall, you can choose that. That's lifestyle habits. If you're 7 feet tall and you have a size 18 foot, that's genetic. That's luck of the draw. That sucks. But they have stores for that. They have big and tall stores, and they have a lot of other brands out there. So today it doesn't really fly. You can find plenty of things to wear. There are other brands, right? There's those fat brands like Torrid that make you believe that you're thinner than you are. A Torrid size 2, which is a normal size 50. There are stores out there that cater to fat people. The question is, why are you trying to stay fat? Why are you trying to stay fat? Because that's all you bring to the table. That's all you bring to the table before you eat everything off of it. @ Fierce Fat Femme. That's your actual identity. Your name is Fierce Fat Femme. So you can't be a fierce thin femme because you're telling everyone that they're fat phobic and that they're a bad person for wanting to not be fat. So you can never take good care of your health because then you lose your following. You'd be a hypocrite. As you already are, talking about how you should not be talking about people's bodies as you make an entire fucking video for a minute talking about liberating people's fucking bodies. That circle, you can't square that circle. The hypocrisy is real. It's always like that with leftists. It's always like that. They blame you for what they're doing themselves. Don't talk about bodies. Don't talk about fat. Don't talk about this. As you talk nonstop about it, as your fucking screen name is that. As all you do is talk about how everyone's oppressing you. By this point, you could have started a fucking business catering to people that are crying and complaining just like you. Or go to the gym and change a couple habits, and then you'll have to change your whole identity. I know that's the scaries, but for fuck's sake, fam.
We stay woke, but y'all sleep. Rilla mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a running crown. You are the king of apology. You about to see a new side of me. I hope you know. We stand up and watch our enemy go. Empire fall, my legacy grows. I'm I might just hop on this melody flow.